Welcome back, Dorks. We're the 12-sided guys.
Great transition.
I'm Matt, and I'm playing as Dirk Wagner. Hey, that's right. We have Sabrina as Nora.
Oh, hey there, folks.
Jordan as Sorik.
I doubt that.
Wow, that's so bassy.
Oh, yeah.
Sultry.
Tana as Echo.
Hey, y'all.
And as the Dungeon Master, it's Scott.
Hey, guys, I assure you that I know what I'm doing.
Happy 2026!
You can finish that thought.
No, you can finish. You can finish if you need to.
I was going to say January is the Monday of the entire year.
That's true.
And I hate Mondays, said
Yeah.
Jordan and Garfield.
Yes.
But wait, actually, did you guys check out the finale of Stranger Things? Man, what a way to end a perfect show, right?
No, nobody watched it.
I
You
didn't.
mean the perfect first season and then the
Yeah.
very middling rest of the show?
Wait, no, guys, go along with it.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I'm sure
I
it was
am
good.
shocked and stunned at the events of said season finale.
Can you
Yeah.
believe the thing that happened in the
Right.
episode?
Can you
Right.
believe those boys look so old?
No, guys, my favorite part was when they were all playing D&D and Dustin was all, my favorite D&D podcast is 12-Sided Guys. And Lucas was all, right, I'm thinking of joining their Discord. The link is in the description. And then Steve was all, Henderson, you know I think that game is for nerds, right? But I love the podcast, so I rated it 5 out of 5 stars. Guys, I got chills.
Wow.
I got chills.
Crazy, because this is in the 80s.
I cried. I full on cried.
Hey, what about when Hopper was all like, now that I'm the mayor of Hawkins, I'm going to use my extra money to support the 12-Sided Guys Patreon. And then Joyce Byers was like, be sure to join at the $10 or higher tier so you can get access to the wiki. And then 11 threw her arms out and yelled, pure cinema.
It was crazy. 10 out of 10. Would watch again.
I pooped myself. It was so good.
Wow.
Guys, do we have the budget for that kind of product placement?
I was gonna say, I remember when the season where they just had a bunch of Coke advertisements. Like it wasn't even a season of Stranger Things. It was like a season of Coke advertisements.
Well, anyway, guys, if your favorite version of the Upside Down is Dracula's inverted castle, then this podcast is for you. It's Reaper's Requiem, episode 10.
The last time we were together, we started off with some cleanup with Nora and Sorik after their fight with some cloaked figures outside of the Athenaeum.
There was at least, like, what'd you say? You lost count at 13, but there was probably
there
more.
was easily like 25.
Yeah, it was like 38 or something. I'm pretty sure.
While that was going on, at the Silver Lantern, Dirk and Echo were faced with their own challenges. A couple of strange smelling figures, entered the tavern, broke their way through, and seemed to be targeting Dirk and Echo. And as soon as they saw Dirk and Echo, they erupted into flames and turned into monsters. And then when they were destroyed, they burst into flames like there was nothing inside of them, and ashes and cinders kind of fell down on the ground where they stood. We switched back and forth a little bit between Nora and Sorik and Dirk and Echo. Nora and Sorik met with Yurdle of the Rosvane Wardens. She is one of the lieutenants there, and she went to get the captain of the Rosvane Wardens and bring her to the Silver Lantern. Then they went back to the Silver Lantern to meet up with their friends. Meanwhile, there were some things that took place during the fight. The cute little gnome girl that made friends with both Dirk and Echo revealed herself to be more skilled than previously thought. She was fighting with a bow and arrow.
She totally played us, guys.
Oh, she totally played you.
We're just not suspicious of children. Can you blame? Are we the bad guys for this?
She fought alongside Dirk and Echo, clearing waves of monsters, and at the end of the fight, well, during the fight, there was multiple monsters that came through, but there was a halfling and a gnome that seemed to be leading the group that were attacking the tavern. Dirk went and chased down the halfling and the gnome and captured the halfling, and Echo, the Duke, Kirkmud, and all of the rest of the others fought an intense battle outside the front of the tavern. We made some rolls for fatigue to see how well they fared over a prolonged fight, and Echo got 1 rank of exhaustion. I think we did the rules wrong last time.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Hey, the 2024 rules, we don't use exhaustion very often. It's supposed to just be for every level of exhaustion, you get a -2 to every d20 roll and -5 to your speed. But we played it like the old rules, so
Yes.
technically Echo should have succeeded her second roll.
Yeah. So Echo has 1 level of exhaustion. The fight ended while Dirk was chasing down and capturing the halfling, and the group was coming down after the adrenaline rush of the fight and cleaning up a little bit. Sword tender Blendis was healing people and tending to the fire. Same with Malric. Tora and Durzel were like grinning ear to ear after an engaging battle. And that's when Nora and Sorek came upon the group right at the end of the fight. They interrogated the halfling, and that's where we ended the episode. They got some information from the halfling boy, and that's where we are right now. Let's say that you guys have finished a long rest.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
It is
we needed
later
that.
in the morning, so you guys can, unless if there's anything else you guys wanted to do in the meantime, but you guys have slept. I think we had said like a communal sleeping like downstairs in the first floor of the
Slumber
tavern.
party.
Yes, slumber party. There are a number of workers back cleaning the tavern. There's some patrons walking around, but it's mostly the Dragonborn woman that you met. Her name is Laura. And then there's another dwarfen man who you hadn't met yet, but he's here this morning cleaning. He's got a trim red beard on the sides, but then like the middle, like right at his chin, it's like pulled tight. He's got a braid with like a golden ring at the very bottom of the braid, leather apron, and bald head. He's cleaning the tavern as well, putting some blankets over windows and trying to board up some of the broken windows in the front room there. And so everybody's kind of moving about and cleaning and clearing space. Kirkmud is still asleep. Durzel and Sharn are sitting at a table, sipping some wine and discussing quietly.
So Dirk was on one of the benches here next to the bar, but kind of tucked into a little a corner. So he can see the front door, but has a little bit of protection. And he was just kind of on one of that bench there. So when people start coming in and moving about the bar, he'll get up, seeing the dwarf with the very well-kept beard busying himself in the bar. I think Dirk would approach him and say, "Hey, cousin, so you may have heard there was some excitement here last night, but I'm looking for a place that really knows how to take care of a man's beard, as you can see." And again, some of it is kind of curled and burned from fighting exploding people.
The dwarf looks at you. He puts down the window that he's like putting up. He's putting like a sheet over a window to kind of keep some of the wind out from the shattered glass. And he says, "Oh, my cousin, he's a barber. I'll send you his. I'll take you to him. Are you free this afternoon?"
You know what? We'll see. If not, just let me know the name of the place. By the way, is this a real cousin, or is this like how all dwarves call each other cousin?
Oh, I mean, we're all cousins, and not just dwarves, all the working folks here, we're cousins.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah, brother. Death to the bourgeoisie. Dora's climbing out from behind the bar where she slept last night after a few drinks to numb the trauma.
That's right. Down with them. And he kind of looks at the Duke. The bourgeoisie.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he's cool.
Yeah. Besides, he's aristocracy, not bourgeoisie, so we're good. But anyway, yeah. Just let me know the name. Like, so whatever the name of this barbershop that already exists in real life that you have a name for already, just let me know what that is and I'll stop by and let them know you sent me. By the way, my name
ambiance
is,
does it have? What theme is it?
Yeah.
my name is Dirk, by the way. What's yours?
My name's Darndle, and I didn't put a whole lot of thought into a barbershop. So give me a second. My cousin, he's also a dwarf, but not related by blood.
Yeah. I'm just, honestly, I was raised with a bunch of humans and like elves and stuff, so I'm still getting used to like the cousin thing. So.
Yeah, no, that's fine. His name is Vale, and he's got a barbershop called the Nine Stone Cutters.
Nine Stone Cutters, right. I might stop by there this afternoon. Thank you so much.
It's let me pull up the map and I'll decide where it is in the city.
I mean, indicate where in the city it's always been.
I mean, indicate where it's all. He says it's down in Lantern Way. If you head towards the eastern part of town, towards the bridge, that'll take you to the docks in Breckenfold. Before you cross the bridge, you'll see it right there on the main thoroughfare.
Great. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
That's Dirk's morning.
Nice.
Did Sharn fight with us last night?
Sharn did not.
If I remember correctly, she wasn't much of a fighter anyway. She just kind of had some knives and.
Yeah, she's more of a like bard, like a non-fighting like support bard.
If looks could kill, basically.
Oh, 100%. They can certainly distract.
Unless you're fighting, exploding people who just want to burn everything.
So she would have not been like on the front lines, but she would have been helping Sword Tender Blendus with healing and like tending to wounds, that sort of thing.
Okay, gotcha.
I think Sork would want to kind of debrief with the Duke a little bit and try to tighten up the itinerary and just try to figure out like, okay, how long do we need to be here and how quickly can we get the heck out of this town?
Well, I don't think we're leaving this town anytime soon. No matter what happens, I think the Duke is involved.
Yeah, the Duke talking says, can't really leave until we sort out the new king or queen to the throne.
Oh, certainly, but in terms of the process, is it like a conclave that's convened with you, the Dukes? Or is there something else that we need to be mindful of? Here's my rationale.
Mm-hmm.
Something has set its will against us. We are clearly not safe while here within the city. And so I want to get out of the city as quickly as we reasonably can. My Lord Duke, I would support you in a heartbeat were you to seek the crown and wish to become the king. However, I feel that is not something that you desire.
Not in the slightest. Make a history check real quick while you're having this conversation.
Yeah.
There's things that you might know.
So Sork got a 19.
Nice.
So you, maybe because you remember the previous king, but you know that it has been a monarchy of bloodline. So it's been the same bloodline for a long time, passed on from not like father to son, but like eldest to eldest, if you will. So the eldest child of the previous king or queen. If there is an heir, you don't know who it is because there's nobody, like nobody comes to mind of like a child of the previous king.
Got it. There's no heir apparent.
Yeah, so no heir apparent. You know that he was married, so the succession is kind of up in the air. There seems to not be anyone like immediately that jumps out that would be next in line for the throne. The Duke says, I don't know what Varnmore or Morent are going to be up to for this, but I know both of them are after the throne. So we'll see what plays they're going to have on it. I think they're both wanting me to side with them. Sharn chimes in. She says, I believe our accommodations for the rest of our time here are at the Roselight Pavilion. It's a little more to the southwest of here. It's a much nicer, as she kind of looks around, establishment. We should be afforded more protection and privacy there than we are here.
Speaking of privacy, as Dirk shows up, he's like, I think that bauble you found last night, Stork, I don't think we should be traveling with that. Whoever could afford to put that into play to try to just watch a conversation obviously has the means to track it, right? I only have passing knowledge just from books, but I think if somebody got it within 1,000 feet of us and we had that on us, we'd light up like a beacon.
Right. Okay. Denny, do you suppose we could fence this?
I can find somebody. I've got a contact in Three Corners Market. I can take it to him.
Well, at the very least, maybe we can recover some of the costs we've spent on this journey. We might as well get something for it.
Yeah, of course. I can head there. If you want to give me the diamond, I can head that way. What's the plan for today? And Sharn pipes up again. She says, we have accommodations at the Roselight Pavilion. I'm sure they'll be ready for us this afternoon. I'm assuming that's where we're staying. And she kind of like looks around at the group. The Duke nods his head and he says, that's where Vayessa Morent is supposed to be staying as well. And Culver Varnmore should be there. Although rumor is that he's missing or not in town currently. So we'll see if he shows up or when he shows up.
That's what the Inkwitch said in the midnight paper.
Yeah. Malric handed me a copy this morning.
Interesting. Well, and this evening you have the meeting with, is it Vayessa?
Yes, with Vayessa. Although, if that location's compromised...
Not anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it may have the strongest, warden presence outside of this inn for the rest of the day. Who knows?
That's true. Oh, and speaking of the wardens, while you all were sleeping, Captain Osdal of the Rosvain Wardens, she came in and Sharn and I debriefed her on everything that happened.
Did she take the boy?
Nope. Durzel kind of points to the corner by the latrines. The latrines are right next to Denny. The little boy is tied up in the corner.
Oh, there he is. Look at him.
He's so small. Yeah.
He's so tiny.
Oh, good. Okay.
He's tinier even than Echo's token.
No, remember, he's not a little boy. He's full grown. He's got 3 chest hairs.
That's right.
Clearly, he looks like a man, and Nora's kind of going to glance his way and bring him a cup of, water or something. Just nothing crazy, but just give him something to drink and hang out.
His hands are tied, but he takes the cup and he drinks it.
I'm surprised the wardens didn't want him. I mean, I don't want him.
Oh, we didn't say anything about him to the wardens.
I think that was wise.
They had questions about your encounter with the figures in the courtyard at the Athenaeum. Denny answered them as best as of his ability.
Well, hopefully that's satisfactory to them. I suppose they'll be able to find us if they have additional questions, but I have no reservations for having to defend myself.
Oh, I vouched for you guys as well. And Captain Osdal is great people. She, if she finds something suspicious, she'll let us know, but I trust her judgment on things.
Well, I'm curious. So, recapitulating over the things that have happened over the last week or so, on the road we had the cart incident where creatures that sounded a lot like the creatures encountered here at the inn, or at least similar, maybe not exactly the same.
Surprisingly summoned, right? Exploding kind of into existence out of jars or crates or people.
Yeah.
I think the ones last night didn't smell quite so bad.
Well, a different smell. I will probably need to go to a laundry because I smell like I smell like meat, surprisingly, more than anything because of all the burning flesh. But it's pretty strong.
It's better than horses, though, right? We don't smell like horses anymore.
It's true.
Yeah.
And I do hate horses, so glad that we don't. For some reason, I also hate horses.
Zurich, I never knew.
But I feel like we knew that the Black Ledger at least had been kind of commissioned to carry that parcel. And then this past evening, we had the altercation here where clearly a group knew or had sought us out and tried to engage us in a similar fashion. There is some faction that is set against us, and I feel like we need to understand more about that. Is it possible that we could maybe try to contact the Black Ledger or see if we could extract information from them as well?
Of course. They have one of their official, this is Danny talking, one of their official channels of operation is the B&W exports out in the Breckenfold docks.
I'm wondering if perhaps throughout this day, if we want to relocate to our new accommodations, but also if we'd like to, maybe all of us should go and see what information we could extract from the Black Ledger.
Well, I know I certainly want to go to the religious corridor first, but I do think that checking them out would be a good idea.
Also, on the matter of our new lodgings, if everything that's happened hasn't been about the Duke, but it's been about us, I'm not trying to shirk my duty or anything, but I mean, are we more of a hazard than a help to have around at this point?
That's true. I was thinking the same thing.
I was wondering that too.
I think Sork is nodding to that. He's like, exactly. I think we send the Duke ahead, and perhaps those of us stick together and we do some investigating.
Although, I will say, and Echo, well, I don't know what your feeling is, but I think Nella was here to watch you, Duke. I think that gnome girl we were talking about with magic school, yeah.
The one with the bow.
The one with the bow, who wasn't who she said she was. I'm wondering if she's Black Ledger or if she's an agent of the Duchess or somebody. I think she was here keeping an eye on you, and in order to, get out of it alive, she had to break her cover.
Whoever she is, she defended innocent people, so perhaps that says something about her character, regardless of her employer and motives.
Is she one of ours, maybe?
Ours?
I mean, Denny, is she one of ours?
Denny shakes his head. No. We have some eyes and ears around the city, but most of them are Black Ledger employees. You have to pay for information here.
Gotcha.
I'm sure the king had some networks, but I'm not privy to that.
Well, either way, I don't think she's the real danger here.
No, but I mean, she escaped. Echo and I both, like a hawk, and she somehow escaped our piercing gaze.
It's
It slipped under our attention.
Usually so good at judging people.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've been pretty good so far. At least I thought.
Make like a retro perception check, both Echo and Dirk, to see if you recall something.
Okay, so Dirk is thinking really hard, so I'm going to add a D10 to that.
Okay.
That is a 17.
Okay. What about Echo?
2 plus
Nice.
Nope. Perception. Oh yeah, +1. So 3.
Okay.
Nice. Echo, you do not recall anything. Dirk, as you're thinking about it more, and maybe this is because of some of your magical aptitude from the courses that you took, she was under some sort of a glamour, and you don't know what race she might be specifically, but her features were altered magically.
Yeah, I think she was using magic to disguise who she was. Now that I think back on it, her pores were too small, and her I don't know if you look closely, her pupils were dilating at slightly different rates.
Oh, that's freaky.
Those are telltale signs.
Or isn't that second one maybe also a stroke?
Oh no, we gotta find Nella.
All the
We
more
gotta
reason
check on
to
her.
find her.
Dirk's like, and I could smell burning toast. And then my left arm went numb.
No, just burning flesh.
So as you guys are having this conversation, making some plans for the day, The Duke lets everyone know that you have accommodations at the next inn. You can change those, or you can stay somewhere else if you'd like. That's called the Roselight Pavilion. He gives you guys directions to it. Denny agrees to go to the Three Corners Market to try and fence the diamond that you found. I want one of you to make like a luck check, like an odds or evens luck check. There's something you've missed that I want to remind you of. Just call odds or evens and somebody roll some dice.
Not it.
Odds. Somebody else roll.
Oh, man.
Fine, I'm rolling.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
now
sorry,
you'll
Matt.
blame me. Now you'll blame me.
I called it. It's fair.
I rolled the evens.
There was something that you've missed. So that's what I'll say.
Well, before we head out, I do want to ask this little boy, can you tell me, or sorry, this young man, could you tell me your name? I feel like we got to know each other a little bit last night, but I forgot to ask, and that's my bad. I'm Nora.
I know who you are.
Oh, am I famous?
I don't know. But names have power, and you don't need my name.
It's okay. In my head, I've just been calling you, because you're wearing the saggy clothes, just been calling you Dildo Saggins.
Is that okay? Should we just call you Dil?
But that's not my name.
Oh, well, okay, I'm so sorry. What is your name? Or what should we call you if you don't want to tell us your name?
Make a persuasion check.
All right, but just know I'm going to start calling you Dil if you don't tell me your name.
Or an
first.
intimidation check, it sounds like.
Yeah, while she's doing that, do I have to bleep the word dildo?
No.
I probably...
You started it.
I did.
All right, that was a 16 persuasion.
He looks at you and he says, well, just, my name's Kevin. Just don't call me
Okay, Kevin. Thank you. That's a fantastic name. I appreciate your forthcomingness, sir.
Yeah, well, okay.
All right, Kevin. We're gonna have to go out today. The Duke and his team's gonna take care of you, but I promise you, we're on your side. So just know that if you ever want to chat, we're here to unload you of your burden.
You're on my side?
Yeah, right? Like, praise be, Oryx the Nameless Flame, right?
We're on your side. For you.
Me?
You.
No.
Okay.
Have fun out there.
You too, bud.
Did he react confused to me saying Oryx the Nameless Flame?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I know I mentioned this last time we spoke, Echo, but I don't think it has anything to do with Oryx the Nameless Flame.
Are you sure he wasn't acting?
I don't know.
We're really good at reading people, so I don't know why we would be wrong on this.
Echo's like mean mugging this kid. She does not like this man.
All right, so we're setting out on some adventures. Where do we want to go first? Are we all going together?
I think so. I think we're not going to split the party this time, right?
Aw. Come
We had so much
on.
fun.
You can each take one tank.
I did want to, I wanted to go to the Temple Quarter, but I also want to talk with the Black Ledger. But I don't know. Black Ledger seems like maybe more an afternoon thing. I think people in the Temple Quarter might appreciate an early riser.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
Yeah,
we
I think that's
definitely
true.
gotta talk to them.
Yeah, so maybe we start there and then we'll work our way to the Temple Court or to the Black Ledger later.
So you guys start making your way through town. I will put you on that map.
Are we making
Oops.
our way downtown? Walking fast?
I wrong map. Don't look at the map.
My eyes are closed.
Nice.
that was the cemetery for the funeral. So with all the people that were supposed to be there. So
I was
sorry
about to say, wait, there's going to be a funeral. Then I was like, oh yeah, duh, that's why we're here.
Spoiler.
So the Temple Quarter is south from where you guys are at in the Silver Lantern, south and west just a little bit. It's a whole quarter dedicated to the four ascendant gods and goddesses. And you pass a couple of different temples on your way there. And you make your way to the Sanctuary of Stilled Tongues. The Sanctuary of Stilled Tongues is a large, square block of the temple quarter. There's 3 big buildings, one larger than the other 2, and they're connected by small pathways. There's a couple of big statues outside the building. As you're walking up, you can kind of see over some of the fencing. There's on the south side of the temple grounds, there's a garden, and there's a woman, probably a chanter. She's out gardening. And at the chanters that you see in the official garb of Mirren, they have a dark blue headpiece on, similar to a nun would wear, but then they have a thin veil over their mouths and faces. You can see through it, so it's not covering all of their features. It's just kind of hiding them a little bit. And then they're wearing light blue or silver gowns underneath their blue cloaks. So that's what some of the women look like that are walking around. There are men too, but on the temple grounds as you guys are approaching, you only see women so far.
So with Nora being not from here, how do your clothes differ, or do they differ at all?
So Nora hasn't taken a vow of silence, so she's not covering her face or anything, but she does have the traditional garb. I would say hers is a little bit less, is a little bit more ready for wear and tear, road tear. It's more of the garb of a traveling cleric or a small town cleric, more roby as opposed to flowy, but same color scheme.
Awesome.
Let me clarify something real quick, and I'll show you. As you've walked onto the grounds, you see a chanter who has taken a vow of silence, and their garb is a little different. There's a young man sitting on a bench, kind of in the middle of the courtyard by a wall, kind of on the east side of the grounds. He's wearing a full silver cloak, and from what you can see on the distance is he has a tattoo over his mouth of lines up and down, covering his mouth. And he has taken the vow of silence. And typically when a chanter does take that vow, they get a tattoo similar to this to represent the mouth, the sewn shut mouth of Mirren.
Nora is going to flag down a non-silent chanter, or even a silent chanter, and just ask, I'm here to see the keeper of the last verse. I can't remember how to... Salvania?
Salvia.
Salvia, yeah. Uh-huh.
No.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. I'm here to see some salvia.
I'm here for salvia.
What
Gimme.
languages do you guys speak?
Ooh.
Common, Giant, and Gnomish.
Yeah, I'm specifically looking for a hand sign.
Oh, common, dwarvish, and orc.
Common, goblin, and orc.
Common, elvish, halfling, orc, and thieves' cant.
None of us took the common hand. Oh, okay.
Common sign language, or whatever it's called. He starts to sign something to you, Nora, and then realizes that you can't speak in his hand sign language. And he nods his head and he motions to the door to the west of you guys. There's a red tile, a red stone brick paving that goes from through the grounds to the door, and he kind of leads you that direction and opens the door.
All right, Nora will follow inside.
He continues leading you through and comes up to the door. So this room right here, you can see there's a second floor above you. It looks like there's some rooms just to the north wall. This is a very echoey, big open chamber. You hear quiet conversation kind of resonating around. It's a hum that kind of fills the whole room. There's some people on the upstairs that you can kind of hear talking. Nora, as you've probably been in a number of these temples, you know that the rooms on the north are probably chambers for either healing or sleeping for guests of the temple. So it like a familiar space to you. The young man, he opens he opens the door and he motions you to step in further. As he opens the door, he motions you in. There's a few people in this next chamber talking. This one is not open roof, so you can't see like above to the second floor in this second room. But there's two women having a conversation, and I don't think any of you can understand them because they're speaking in sign language. There's one more woman who also has taken a vow of silence. She's a tiefling woman with big brown horns that kind of jut out at like a sharp angle to the sides of her head, deep red skin, and then she's got the same tattoo over her lips. And then speaking to her is a red-haired woman in the similar cloak and that most of the other chanters have been wearing, although hers is adorned with more like silver embroidery and like stitching along the sides. And then she's wearing like a very light silver gown underneath her cloak, and that also has like really fancy stitching all throughout. And the symbols on the stitching appear to be holy symbols of Mirren. So you've got a silver like thread and needle. Kind of, it looks like they've sewn the stitching to look like a thread and needle going down.
Dora would kind of turn to her, assuming that she is the keeper, and kind of give her a little bit of a bow.
The first thing you notice is that she is very, very young. I don't think I described her. I just described her clothes. She's got like really bright red hair, like freckles on her nose and her cheeks, like deep blue eyes. She's very pretty, but she does not look a day over 20. Like she's a very young woman.
Yeah, I'm not here to be ageist.
No, I'm just describing her age.
Why do you hate young women?
No, Dora would kind of give her a bow and introduce herself and say, Keeper, I'm here to introduce myself. My name is Nora Fosdale. I hear you've been waiting for me. Not that I think I'm a big deal, but...
Oh, you are a big deal. Sorry. And she signs again to the woman next to her, and both the tiefling and the other chanter, they retreat into a back room. They open this door to the north, and they retreat into a different room, and they kind of leave you together. The chanter that led you over to Salavia, he shuts the door behind you. So now it's Nora alone in the room with Salavia, and then he turns to see the rest of you guys and stares at you patiently.
While he's doing that, Dirk is over next to Echo, and he's like pointing to different chanters in the room, and he's like, "What do you think about that one? Could that one be Nella?" "Oh, it'd be a disguise." Just try to be as casual, nonchalant, and just take a little walk.
I didn't take her as the religious type.
I'm being silly, but he's also being extra vigilant.
Sure.
Well, then maybe that one over there.
Salavia kind of guides you to the west of this room. She says, "Come with me. We have an altar and statue of Mirren over here, and we can have our conversation right here."
Praise be her.
There's a largish statue, maybe 20 feet tall, of Mirren, and she's got her hands outstretched. There's like an alms bowl in her hands. Her face is kind of obscured with a veil, but it looks very familiar to some of the other artwork around the temple that you've seen. Salavia takes a seat at the bench. She motions for you to sit with her. She says, "Nora, I've been expecting you. I'm just so glad that you could make it. I have so many questions for you. I just want to know everything. How is it even possible that you can remember? How did you get this gift? I know it. I feel it, that it comes from Mirren. And I just know that she has a special calling for you."
Well, I agree that I think this gift comes from Mirren. Although I was hoping as keeper, you might have more insight into why or how this gift is given. I had hoped that coming to the city, especially under such conditions as these, that there would have been other folks, particularly those who worship Mirren, who would have come forward with the same gift. But I take it that is not the case?
No, that unfortunately is not the case. We help people craft keepsakes, things that they can adorn themselves with to, just in case they're forgotten. Memento moris, in the event that they die and they pass. We help people write down as much about themselves without saying their names, so that some details may be preserved. But even then, sometimes it's hard to see and hard to remember. But if you can remember the Reaped, you can chronicle our history that is vanishing.
That is part of what I'm hoping to do, yes. Although I recently, and I don't want to make mountains out of molehills or anything, but recently I think the fact that I remember has caused some scrutiny among others. I'm not quite sure why, but it seems like my and she doesn't want to tell her that her friends can remember, but it seems that my party was attacked last night, and they seem to be coming after they seem to be under the impression I could remember and specifically out to get me.
Well, rumors have been spreading about a woman who can remember the Reaped. Unfortunately, it's not something that we could keep secret.
Sure, but why would anyone? They smelled of burning flesh and talked of depression and sadness. They really seemed bummed out.
Oh, are they those vagrant preachers about the city?
Yes, yeah, the ones with the misfitting clothes who kind of give spider vibes.
They give me the creeps. I wouldn't call it spider vibes, but I can understand what you're saying. Yes, they preach of alleviating depression and the bleak reality that many people live with. I fear that what they offer isn't true respite.
Well, it sounds as though they might be tied to these reapings, at least somehow. They seemed aware of the town of Tharndale that was reaped.
Tharndale?
Yes.
What do you mean, reaped? The people, like the mayor, or...
Almost everyone. The entire town, and that happened while we were there as well. I worry that this blessing of Mirren's might be more of a curse.
Oh.
Not really, but, kind of. Praise be her.
Forgive me. I need to get someone. Give me a moment. I will be right back. And she stands up and starts hurrying out the building.
Can Nari kind of follow her?
Oh, of course.
Sorry, Nora.
Let me double check where she is in the... Okay. Oh, no. Never mind. We're going the wrong way.
I hope we double back. She walks down the hallway really quick and then does like an about face, checks your phone, just like, oh, never mind, he's over here now.
100%. She does like a full about face, like turns the opposite direction. She opens this back door to the north, where the other chanters had exited, and she says, follow me this way. And you enter this room. There's some bookcases on the walls. It looks like a private sitting area. It doesn't look like a place to worship. It looks more like a break room, if you will, for the people that live here and work here.
It's got 3 microwaves, a couple fridges, and a pool table.
And she says, she's up the stairs. Feel free to follow, or I'll bring her down. And she starts walking up the stairs.
Nora's definitely going to follow. Nora I trust this person with my entire life and my religion, but I also want to know who she's talking to. Like, I don't want to leave her to tell my story without me being present.
She goes up the stairs, and then she starts heading down south. You can see, as you're on this second floor, you can see below there's a balcony on the south and east side of the room. There's a wall there. I tried to delineate that with like a railing. Sorry if that wasn't clear.
No, I think I'm just bad at maps.
It's all right. On the right-hand side of this here, you see a balcony down, and you can hear Dirk asking questions about about the gnome woman that you guys met, Nella. So Levia continues on, and she cuts to the west again. So on the east side where you just went were some more rooms, and it looked like there were some potions and different ingredients for spell casting, that sort of thing. You assume probably for the healing services that the temple offers. Levia comes into this northwest room in the second floor, and she walks in. There's a gnome woman in here. She's kneeling and praying at the altar.
Does she look like she could have been disguised as a gnome girl previously?
Perhaps many years ago.
Lots of Botox.
Yes, lots of Botox. The gnome woman that's kneeling and praying, she's got like a very happy demeanor, big like floppy ears, and like bright pink hair. Just like the biggest smile on her face, and so many wrinkles on wrinkles. Like this woman is near the end of her life. Moving very slow, very deliberate. She's praying quietly at the altar. Her robes are adorned a little bit more than some of the other chanters. You assume that she might be a lead chanter. She stands up when Levia enters the room, and Levia walks up to her and she says, "Brynja, I think that poem may have come true." And Brynja turns around and looks at Levia, and then to you as you're standing in the doorway, and she says, "Well, introduce me to the young woman." And Levia motions to you, Nora, and says, "This is Nora Fosdale, Chanter Fosdale. She's the one that can remember the reaped. But beyond that, she made mention of Tharndel. She mentioned Tharndel vanishing, and it reminded me of that poem. Maybe we just show it to her and see if she can make heads or tails of it." The woman, lead chanter Brynja Quillwhisper, she walks over to a table with more spell components and things, and she opens a drawer and she pulls out an old parchment, and she walks back over to you and she hands you this.
Ooh. It's a dirty limerick.
Oh, it's a totally
I once
dirty
knew a
limerick.
man from Nantucket.
It's a long poem. There's 3 stanzas, and it. I'll just read the first one for now, and then, well, I don't want to take too long on a poem, but I did write this.
Read it.
Okay. It says, "A plea from shadow that rose from a blighted right. She drifted from silence where lost memories shimmer in air. The first to be carried where distant forgotten ones linger in prayer. Anguish rose and fastened its will to the herald's tremoring light. A tremor that shimmered beyond what the mortal eye can bear. A hush in the heavens that answered her fading and flickering flare. Her name is Nemea. What? A hunger awakening, wrapped in a pale and perilous gleam. To Dernick who listens where echo and memory wander at night. To a Lyra dreaming in Marrow's slow whispering flight. And so Tharndel vanished, an omen of power that gathered in beam, to veil in the waters that scatter and curl out of mortal sight. Her warning drifted beyond where the makers withdrew from their rising blight. Her name is Nemea. Now memory softens its hold on the trace of her fading form. A ghost in the twilight that wanders without any heat, forgotten by temples, forgotten by scripture, the faithful repeat as wheat. This burden now passed from her reach towards salvation's distant storm. She gathers the flicker of magic she carried before her feet. She drifts near the edge where uncharted shadows gather and finally meet. Her name is Nemea."
And the final line of the poem, which is my favorite, make an insight check.
Oh, yes. There is one final line of the poem. It says, "Make an insight check."
Big money. Oh, a 9.
You can make as much as you understood from that.
No, that is terrifying. I think my colleagues they've been traveling with me since Tharndale. They might have some insight on this. Would you mind if we brought them up and let them be privy to this poem? I think they could really help us here.
Brynja says, "Oh, but don't mind me if I don't follow you down to get them." And Celavia says, "Oh, of course, we can get your traveling companions. I assumed you came alone. I didn't realize you had people with you. I'm sorry I didn't invite them in."
Oh, well, after all that we've experienced between last night with those exploding hooligans and, an entire town disappearing, I've felt safer being with people who I at least kind of know.
I would like to know more about these exploding hooligans, but let's go and bring your friends first.
Echo has been the the guy who was just kind of patiently watching and being completely silent. She's been doing what people do to like the Buckingham Palace guards.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Just like trying to get him to break.
You can make a check. What kind of check do you want to make?
Oh, please don't make a check.
No,
You could just say you
I
failed.
don't actually want to make him speak or anything to break his vow. She's just being a
Oh,
pain.
it would be a really hard check to make him like break the vow, but he might respond.
Oh, okay. She's gonna give a performance check. It was a 5 plus my performance is 2, so a 7.
And that was the difficulty.
That was it. It was so hard.
He's
I
like,
take it
leave me the
back."
alone.
He really didn't take his vows very seriously.
He smiles very wide. Well, what does your performance look like? What are you doing to get him to crack?
I mean, I think like she starts out just like imitating him, just kind of like standing next to him, like just what people do to not
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
not me personally.
Sure.
I never did this to the Buckingham Palace guards, but like imitating them, and then like when that doesn't get their goat, like how close can I get to your face? Like how like can I like scare you? Like will you jump if I like startle you? Just being a little jerk.
He smiles at you, but does not respond verbally. As you're messing around,
God.
the other chanter that's there, the other priestess, she walks up and she says, "Oh, Eridor, I don't know that I've ever heard him laugh, but he does smile a lot." And then she starts speaking in sign language to Eridor.
Am I the only one who loves those videos of American tourists like getting trampled by the marching soldiers when they don't get out of the way?
What are you implying right now?
Oh, nothing. Just that, I mean, it would be, deserved.
So after a moment, you were all led up to the second floor. I'm going to kind of walk you through a little bit. You go through to the back rooms. Celavia and Nora walk you into the same rooms that I had described for them. And they take you upstairs. So now you guys are all in that more private altar room in the upstairs. This is more for just the priests and priestesses of Mirren. It's not like a public room for prayer. And she brings you up. Celavia motions to Nora and hands the written poem to Nora and says, "Please share it with your friends."
And Nora will kind of, to indicate that she didn't tattle anybody, say, friends, I know we don't all necessarily share the same gifts, but I know how smart and keen you've been on our journeys. This poetry here seems to mention Tharndale and somebody named Nemea, which seems familiar. Any thoughts?
Make everyone make an insight check.
Okay.
Ooh.
This is not the one on the paper. This is a different one.
Oh, nice. Well, this time I got a 7, so really crushing it.
I also got a 7.
Nice.
I got a 16.
Okay.
Thank God.
Echo got a 3.
Nice. Okay. Well,
What is
this
wrong with
one
us?
goes to Dirk. When Nora said the name Nemea, Celavia got a funny look on her face.
Wait, hey, Nemea.
Who are you saying that to?
I'm just saying it out loud.
She still has a funny look on her face.
Can you hear that name? Can you hear the name Nemea?
When you speak, it sounds muted. It's almost like nothing's coming out of your mouth.
She's been forgotten. Nemea.
But she's alive.
I don't know. I need to make a check real quick.
Wait, where does this
Oh,
poem
man.
come from? Can I ask where this poem came from?
Silavaya looks at the four of you and she says, "You can all remember."
I didn't even realize that she was forgotten.
You all remember her. Can you all remember the forgotten?
Shh. Yeah, shh. On the down low.
Sork looks visibly uncomfortable. He's like switching from left foot to right foot, like.
Keeper, it's important to know where did this poem come from?
She kind of ushers you a little further into the room and shuts the door behind you and locks it. It's like a audible
Jesus.
like
All
click.
right, we've killed men before for less.
Oh, I hope this doesn't turn into a fight. I figured you would want some privacy.
No, we appreciate that.
I did not anticipate this. I get the same feeling when I look at those symbols on your cloak, Nora. I don't understand them. It's almost like I can't see the stitching.
Why is it called the 11-fold when there's only 10 deities?
It's not the 11-fold, it's the 10-fold.
We can't forget gods. Sorry.
The scale sworn, I think that their fears, their nightmares might be prophetic.
Do you remember the scale sworn?
Yes, I know the Scale Sworn, and I know of the nightmares that they've been having. This makes it all the more serious. I don't know what more we as mortals can do.
You tell me where the hell you got this poem?
Oh, it actually was from the Scale Sworn, but a long time ago. And she motions to the older gnome woman. She says, Brynja was a young woman when we received this. And the gnome kind of stumbles forward and she says, yes, I don't remember the fellow's name, but he was a Scale Sworn priest, and he brought us this poem here, said it was important, and that he'd been instructed to give it to our temple.
Wait, what was the scale sworn's name that I met? The guy at the balcony?
Oh, let me check.
Plus, he was probably too young for it to be the same person, right?
Yes, probably
For
too young.
sure.
His name was Scale Sworn Darren Holt.
But okay, so the scale sworn brought this to you decades ago?
Oh, you think me only decades old? You're flattering me.
Centuries?
That's probably more like it.
Oh goodness.
It's been in my possession a long time. I felt that it was important.
Do you remember how long it's been since you've been able to read the name in the poem? Or has it always been fuzzy for you?
Let me think on that.
She's got a sharp mind.
She does. She does have a sharp mind.
Because of Mirren, bless her, praise be
That's
her.
right. 100%. If memory serves, it was maybe 50 or 60 years ago that I stopped being able to read that word there. And she points to Nemea on the page. At first I thought my eyes were going out, but it was selective. It was just that word.
And Tharndale, this word here?
Oh, I can read that. That's a city.
Wait. You said 50 or 60 years ago was when this word was no longer legible for you, right?
That sounds about right.
When did the first known reapings begin?
The first rumor I heard of them was maybe 50 years ago.
The poem says specifically, her name was Nemea, the first to be carried where distant forgotten ones linger in prayer.
But she's not distant, she's here.
You keep saying a word, and I don't know what you're saying.
I said she. It's a pronoun. You can hear that.
No, I heard she, but Dirk, I don't know his name yet, but the dwarf.
My name is Dirk. Use it.
Pleasure, Dirk. My name's Brynja. This one, Dirk, keeps saying a word that just sounds like fuzz, like rattling cloth together.
So to be safe, everybody, I think just outside of this room, we no longer say her name.
Should we just call her the Forgotten One then?
I guess.
Where would she have gone if she's still here? It's so suspicious.
I don't know, Sylvia says, and she motions the others to read the poem. You guys can also make that insight check as you're looking at it.
And I will try to explain. I don't know how much of this is going to come through as like fuzz or just not click for the people listening, but I will try to explain that there is a missing member of the Forsworn in their current pantheon.
Sork rolled a 22 on the insight.
Dirk only rolled a 5.
I'm going to reveal the hidden text, and I will read this. This is what Sorik quickly figures out. Every first and fourth line of each stanza is written in a different handwriting, and the rhyming scheme doesn't line up. And here's what just those lines together say. A plea from a shadow that rose from a blighted right. Anguish rose and fastened its will to the herald's tremoring light. A hunger awakening, wrapped in a pale and perilous gleam, and so Tharndale vanished, an omen of power that gathered in beam. Now memory softens its hold on the trace of her fading form, this burden now passed from her reach toward salvation's distant storm.
I haven't the foggiest.
Now, since you got a 22, I gave you more information.
Yeah.
So then is maybe Nemea a distraction? If the real poem, the secret poem, doesn't even say anything about Nemea.
I mean, the fact that she's forgotten is still...
No, it's still crazy. We still need to know, but I'm just saying she might not actually be,
But it says something about the origins, maybe, of the reaping, a plea from a shadow. It rose from a blighted right. Someone was trying to do something. Something happened. It sounds like there was intention.
But it had to have happened long before Tharndale.
What does the rest of the poem sound like without those lines? I guess I could try to read it.
Yeah. So it's the lines that have the different rhyming scheme were written in a different handwriting.
Okay, and that the rest of the body of the poem is about the Forgotten One.
Sylvia, she says, I have much to commune with Mirren about. I hope that she can grace us with some insight on this.
Before you go, is there anywhere in this area that is maybe, I don't know, derelict or that's been kind of left by the wayside, somewhere that might be a place that folks maybe once worshipped this Forgotten One?
You mean like an old temple?
Yeah.
Maybe to her? It would have to be pretty old. All of the buildings in the temple quarter here are occupied. There's only 4 of the major temples to the 4 ascendant. There are some ruins to the south, in the South Flats. There are some older temples over that direction. If you're looking for maybe a temple to somebody that has been forgotten, I think that might be a good place to start. Alternatively, the Athenaeum is a great repository for information. You could speak with Chorus. He runs the Athenaeum.
Oh, is that cute little guy that Sorik saw when he was looking in the windows when y'all were over there?
Yes, he was.
Aww.
Thank you.
Of course. Is this a temple? You're looking for relics to this forgotten, forsworn, I'm assuming.
I mean, we're looking for anything that can help us at this point.
I'm trying to get you to lie, sorry.
Get me to lie?
Yeah, right.
No.
Well, maybe I was misunderstanding where your questions were going.
Oh, no, you were right.
Okay.
Echo's a little bit more coy than that.
Love it.
Guys, I'm still freaking out about this poem.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I was really excited to talk to my keeper and get some good religious advice, but it's a little disappointing that she might be less of a no than we are.
If you'd like, Chanter Nora, we could commune together and pray to Mirren together.
I would like that very much. I was hoping for some guidance when I came here.
What kind of guidance are you after?
Well, I wanted to know why I was gifted this blessing and how I could best use it to serve Mirren.
Write down everything, especially those that have been forgotten. Chronicle our history that's vanishing.
That is very wise for one so young.
Oh.
Not to be ageist.
No. I didn't think you were ageist until you said that. What wisdom I have is a gift from Mirren. Praise be she.
Yeah, praise be she, yeah.
I do understand that. Her gifts are mysterious, apparently.
I assumed your gift was from her as well.
I hope so. Although, well, I guess since you know, clearly my companions are also gifted, and they don't follow her, so either she's not the only one giving out gifts, or maybe I'm not as blessed as I thought.
I think, regardless of who gave you this gift, you can be of use to Mirren with it.
That's comforting.
Come, let's pray together. And the three of you are also welcome to join in.
Yeah, come on, guys, let's go pray.
They, Silavaya and Brynja move up to the altar, and they kind of go on the opposite side of the altar from you all.
I think Sork would abstain. I think he's just not comfortable with doing that.
Dirk will stand there reverently, but not go to the altar or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, Echo also. We'll just watch from afar.
Okay. So Dirk's the only one that approaches then. Okay. Silavaya starts off with like a soft, like chanting prayer. And it sounds like she's like telling a story. She starts talking about Mirren, and when Mirren hadn't yet taken her vow of silence. And the story she's telling is about a friend of Mirren who she can't remember the name of the friend.
Uh-oh.
And Mirren in the story keeps forgetting the name of her friend. And instead of saying it, because it becomes very hard to remember this name, she starts lighting a candle for this person that she can't remember. And that's kind of the story that she's kind of chanting as she's going through this prayer. Storytelling is part of like the worship rituals sometimes. And then, as she's finishing her story, she transitions into like a more traditional prayer, and she starts asking for guidance and comfort from Mirren. Why don't you make a religion check, Nora? And I'll let Dirk, I'll let you make one too, since you're at the altar.
All right, 24, finally. Heck yeah.
Dirk got an 11.
Okay. Dirk, you feel something, and how religious is Dirk?
Mostly just because everybody does it, right? Traditional, more than anything. But I mean, the past few days have done something to his level of belief, but not quite sure where that all stands now.
Yeah. So Dirk, you feel like a presence. Like you feel like a warmth. Maybe sound familiar. I don't know what connections Dirk has had with the deities in the past, but this there seems to be some sort of presence in the room. Nora, you immediately recognize the feeling of being observed by Mirren.
Oh, hell yeah. Praise be her.
Not as close as some of your previous like spiritual encounters, but you feel like comforted. You feel like you're taking the right steps. You feel like she's happy with you. Not that like you need like her approval, but she's like,
oh, I get.
she feels like proud of what you're trying to do.
It's good to know we're on the right track.
Celavia stands up from kneeling at the altar, and she says, I felt her more closely than normal. Whatever it is that you are about, it is immensely important. Whatever needs you have, the temple is at your disposal.
We appreciate that. I'll let you know what we find. I think I want to go talk to the worshippers of the scale. No, it wasn't Celavia, that was her name. What's the sanctuary of
Celira?
Celira, there we go. Chat with Celira's worshippers first, but I hope we can gain more knowledge on what's going on.
I hope so too. And if you make more sense of this poem, please let us know.
Could I quickly make a copy of it? Take with me.
Oh, yes, of course.
So Dirk will copy it all down in its original formatting, but he'll put the extra lines kind of indented, so that he can quickly see the full thing all together, and then the two separate poems that have been blended together.
Okay.
Let's go find a forgotten god.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do at the Sanctuary of Stilled Tongues?
I think Dirk would, being that we're in the temple quarter, he's assuming there's probably nearby or here in the quarter itself an orphanage or something similar to where he grew up.
Mm-hmm.
And he would just try to, on the down low, ask where one might find a place like that.
And before we leave the temple, Nora does want to light, a candle for Ollie. Rest in peace, my son.
So Nora, you light a candle for Ollie. Dirk, as you start asking around, one of the chanters directs you to an orphanage that's run jointly by the different temples. She says, "Oh, there's Lark's End orphanage is just south of the temple quarter."
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Of course. As you guys are walking through the streets, and when you were walking through the streets earlier, there are more scandal squires about.
Do they have a new newspaper?
Oh, there will be a new newspaper every day.
Oh man, we better buy that, guys. These guys have some good news on them. I trust these guys.
You should, especially the one during the day.
Gotta get the scuttlebutt on what's going on in here.
Well, I'm curious to see if they have any news about the, that was a pretty serious attack on an, upstanding establishment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be actually really interesting to see if they mention it at all.
Even the guys who died in the library area, I don't know, it seems like I'd be curious to know if they mentioned that as well.
Yeah, I mean, there were dozens of them, so...
Hundreds, at least.
So as you guys make it over to the Scandal Squire and pay for the paper, here is today's newspaper. This one is written by Nolly Thorne. It says, "The Black Ledger and the Price of Loyalty. Whispers in the taverns of Rosvane grow louder each night. The city's underworld is no longer divided. Where once two rival guilds scrapped over alleys and back rooms, now a single banner flies in the shadows. At its head is a halfling known only as Quickquill, a figure as elusive as ink spilled in rain, said to have written himself into power by merging both guilds into the Black Ledger. Rumor holds that the Ledger's loyalties lie with Duke Varnmore of Velmirith, though no thief ever carved their name into stone. The truth is simpler, if more troubling. The guild's allegiance is for sale. Enough coin might see them back ennoble a merchant or perhaps a very determined baker with an endless supply of meat pies. For now, The city watches as Quill balances his books in secret. Whether his sums up add to treachery or opportunity may soon decide whose crown shines brightest on the throne of petals. Nolly Thorne, staff reporter.
Well, I only know one halfling man in the city.
And his name is Bilbo Baggins.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I don't have to beep. Oh, now I have to beep it. All right, let's head over. I guess, shall we head to the B&W trade to see if we can't get audience with this quick quill? Or are we going to need to go through Wedge and Biggs first?
Might not be bad to see if we can't talk to Biggs or Wedge. They were the people that basically were operating the front. I would imagine some degree of influence and power. Perhaps this change with Quick Quill is a more recent event.
So you guys making your way to B&W shipping?
Dirk will say, you know what, I'll meet you all there. I got to make a quick stop.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to go alone, Dirk?
Yeah, I think I got some thinking to do. Oh, don't worry, I'll hurry. I'll be 10 minutes behind you.
So are you guys letting Dirk wander off and you guys headed a different way?
He's this big boy. I'm not going to follow him.
Yeah, I don't know that Sork likes the idea of splitting up right now, but he's also not going to be a nanny, so...
Okay.
Dirk, after what happened there and everything that's been happening over the past couple weeks or week, Dirk has that feeling where you just, like, after you watch a really, like, thought-provoking movie or finish a really good book, where you just kind of need to walk with your head down for a bit and just be lost in your thoughts.
Mirren does have that effect on people, guys. Let's let him wander.
Okay. We'll resolve Dirk first because it's going to take a little bit longer to get to B&W shipping. To get to the docks in Breckenfold from the Temple Quarter, you have to walk all the way through Lantern Way, which is kind of the more middle class part of the city within the walls, and then you cross the bridge to Breckenfold, and that's where the kind of the lower income houses are, and more like the workmen. Lantern Way does have workmen that live there as well, but it's a little bit wealthier area than Breckenfold. So you guys make your way through Lantern Way towards B&W shipping. Dirk, what's going through your head? What's Dirk doing as he's walking around?
Dirk had intended to just make a quick donation of some of his recent earnings at an orphanage, just to kind of support the same kind of institution
diamond.
to support the same institution that like raised him, the same kind of institution.
Okay.
And so he would go try to make an anonymous donation. Oftentimes they'll ask like for a name so they can like, like when you go to McDonald's and they're like, we're doing we can put your name on this, put up on the wall for donating to the Ronald McDonald House or whatever. And so he always just signs it as Twerk's mom. So that's what he'll do. And then the rest of the time, again, he's just kind of heading in the direction of where, Lantern Way and up toward the docks. But he's really in his head. And normally he would have liked to spend some time at that orphanage, just like seeing the kids, seeing how well they're taken care of, just watching them play a little bit or whatever. But this time he just kind of does his quick donation of, 3 gold and then moves on.
Why don't you make a quick perception check? Just curious.
Dirk got a dirty 20 perception.
Ooh, so dirty. Okay.
Yeah, it's filthy. Guys, apparently it's slutty now.
Oh, yeah. so dirty. You note, like, as you're, and maybe it's just, because she's like a pretty dwarf woman, but as you're making that donation at the orphanage, you see a very pretty dwarf woman. She has bright red hair.
She is pretty.
Light freckles. She's shorter than you are, wearing some armor, like leather armor with some plates of metal on it. Not more defense than studded, but she looks like a fighter type, like she could hold her own in a fight. But she's carrying like a very slender weapon in a scabbard at her hip, and she's talking to some of the kids at the orphanage. You just clock her; she's really pretty.
Okay, having with a weapon on her hip, maybe I'll just observe for a minute to kind of see. Is she trying to recruit child soldiers?
On her hip that I'm observing.
No, it's like is she trying to recruit child soldiers?
No. She seems to be like
Is
playing
she
with
the
the
U.S.
kids.
military?
Like those recruiters telling me the only way I'll ever be able to afford college is if I sign up.
Oh man, no. She's playing with the kids. They seem to know her or are familiar with her.
Okay, all right. And with that, then I'll move on.
Was that Nilla?
Could be. I don't know.
Dirk would have thought that normally, but he's a bit lost in other thoughts.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. So then you start making your way towards B&W shipping.
Man, these scandal squires are everywhere.
Oh yeah, of course they are.
It's just good journalism.
So you, Sorik, Nora, and Echo, you make your way across the Lanternway Bridge towards Breckenfold. You're at the docks. It's kind of like a bustling area. There's lots of work happening, imports and exports. You hear blacksmiths, industry going on, mass carpentry, mass, woodworking sort of things that you would expect in like a large city. There's a burgeoning industry section right here on the docks. So it's pretty noisy. You hear lots of people talking. There's like work happening very nearby. Following the directions, maybe Sorik was more familiar with this than the others, but you had pretty clear directions towards B&W shipping. As you come up to the building, there's a sign on this building that says B&W. It's right on the coast, although there are no, there's not like a pier off of this dock. It looks like it would need like wagons and that sort of thing to move goods from here. There's a Scandal Squire on the corner, and from where you're entering, so you guys are coming from the west towards the east, so the buildings to the east of you. There's no front door on that side, so you assume following the roads that it would kind of loop around towards a door that is east facing. There's some people in the courtyard. You do recognize one of the drunkards from the night before is kind of stumbling around the side of the building just south of you, and then a Scandal Squire on the corner up ahead.
Okay. I guess we just walk over towards this kind of main area.
It's a place of business. Certainly, they'll let us in.
As you round that corner and you're facing the south, the door that you're at right now, Sorik, that looks like more like a shop door. Like it's a big, it's like a 30-foot door. It looks like it opens up instead of like sideways. So it looks like a roll-up style door. To the west of you, it looks like there's a front door to the main chamber in the building.
Got it. I guess Sorik would go up and knock on the door.
You hear a voice that's vaguely familiar. It says, "Come on in, it's open."
Ah.
When you open the door, your friend from the bridge, the tiefling man, purple skin, dark hair.
Oh, this guy again.
He is at the front counter and he says, "Oh, it's you guys. Well, welcome to B&W. What can I do for you?"
Yeah, we were just looking to see if we could have some conversations with some individuals.
We have some complaints.
Complaints?
Remind me, if you will, Scott. You had said that one of them had a little bit of a gambling thing. Was that Biggs?
Yes, Oliver Biggs.
Okay. I was looking to see if we could maybe get involved with a game or two while we're here in town. Is Biggs around?
He is. I will find him.
Great.
You just give me a moment. He's either in his office, and he kind of looks like to the corner of the room, kind of like southwest of you. He's either in his office or maybe he's in the storage room. Give me just a moment. Please make yourselves at home. But I'll be right back. He opens the door and shuts it behind him, and you don't hear it latch locked. So it does not seem like he locked it behind him. He is gone for a moment. Oh, when the door was opened and you guys could see into that room a little bit, there are shelves kind of lining. There's a couple of shelves, floor to ceiling, with like parcels and packages and boxes and crates, sacks that probably full of letters, that sort of thing. So you get a quick glimpse of what's in the storage room when he opens the door. And you do hear voices, at least one woman and a couple of men that were not Zavros. Is there anything you want to do while you're waiting?
Is it worth trying to rifle through any, I don't know, Rolodexes or filing cabinets or anything right there that are accessible in the room?
Yes, there is. So on the north wall, it looks like some trinkets and like supplies to like write letters or package things, and then on the wall to the west, it looks like more packing supplies. On the southern wall, it looks like some sort of scroll filing cabinet. So it's like these stacks of like diamond-shaped boxes, and each box has like a different scroll in it.
Got it.
Well, Stork's going through that door is going to kind of go and like block the doorways to make sure nobody's coming.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, and I'm not going to do like a deep rifling through, but just kind of glancing through to see if there's anything of interest here.
Make an investigation check.
This is not exactly a strong suit for me. Ugh, I got a 7. Actually, really quick, hold on.
Okay.
Before we, nah, I'm not going to use my ability on this. It only could give me an additional 6, so I don't know that would make a difference.
What you do find is so you rifle through. There's lots of things. Nothing jumps out as like illicit or like in thieves' cant. That would be like something that's like clearly written for like roguish types. But something does catch your eye. You see the initials FL on one of the work orders. You find manifest number 9912-S. It says destination Rosvane Royal Funeral. Contents: one sealed crate marked fragile contains the concept of wetness. Do not open near mirrors, wells, or anyone named Errol. To be delivered to the new king or queen. Handling note: must remain upright, humming at all times. If humming stops, apologize to it and walk away slowly. Store in a cool, contemplative place. Under no condition should this shipment be sniffed. Authorized by QQ. Payment received in advance by FL.
I think FL was also on some of the previous ones too, weren't they?
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
That's no good. I'm not gonna like tear this one out to take it with me, but the origin is the Athenaeum. Interesting.
Of course it is.
As you're rifling through, Nora, make a perception check. And I'll let Echo make the check too, because Echo has posted up next to another door.
Our rolls have not been great tonight, but we're doing it. All right, Nora got a 12.
12 is good enough.
Echo got an 11 perception.
Okay. Maybe because this was happening by the door near Nora. But Nora, you do hear footsteps, and it sounds like they're coming towards you.
Finish up, Zorik.
Okay, I'll kind of put this away and make a note of that for later.
Okay. The door opens, and Zavros walks back in, and he clocks Echo, who's standing on the wrong side of the counter, and he says, did you need something else? Were you poking around back there?
No, you just said make yourself at home, so I was just looking around.
Okay, well, yeah, sorry, I was looking for Oliver, but he's not in his office.
Oh, Oliver, what a good name.
Do you know Oliver?
Not this one. Just a little boy named Ollie.
Oh, I'm sure there's something there, but no, Oliver is not in. I could get Hagar, if you'd like.
Oh, well, while we were in town, we were hoping to maybe, place a few bets, play a few games, things of that nature, and it sounded like Oliver was the one that was more inclined to do that.
Yes, I remember our conversation the other day, so yes.
But I do think it would be good for us to meet Hagar, right?
I mean, it probably couldn't hurt.
Yeah, he's the other owner of the company. He's in the back chatting with some of my colleagues. If you're looking to do some gambling, Oliver, there's a spot that he likes to go to called the Velvet Ember.
The Velvet Ember, okay.
Sounds like a strip club.
Sounds like a cool place.
Yeah, I can go and get Hagar. I think he's having kind of he's having a conversation, so it might take a moment. So I'll be back. He opens the door and he leaves again.
Did you go through any more of his desk there, Sorik?
Does it look like there's anything worth investigating anywhere else in the room?
Probably not in this room.
Can we peek through this door and just kind of see what's in here?
Do you want to make a stealth check while you're doing it, or do you want to just open the door?
Well, just, kind of look through the door, pop open it, just kind of see what's around.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll do a stealth check. Sure, yeah, I'm being sneaky. Let's see how sneaky I'm being. 14. And if I get caught, I'm just seeing where our guide went. Like, I'm not doing anything crazy. I just kind of want to peek out and see what's up, who's around.
I'm just checking the passive perception of some people.
Jesus.
So as you open that door, from your angle, you can't see anyone in particular. You see lots of shelves. There's some crates on the south wall. It looks like a pile of newspapers on it. To the immediate, you open the door, and to the west, there's a very large, 10-foot by 5-foot, massive trunk, huge trunk with big iron bands on it.
Is it locked?
There is a lock on it.
Well, I'm not going to mess with that.
You hear sounds coming from the east. So you think that Zavros probably moved to the east. You hear the voice of a woman and of at least 2 men. And then you hear, a mumble of Zavros talking, and then the other conversation ends. And then you hear some footsteps shuffling, and then you hear other people. It seems like they're probably coming your direction.
All right, all that casual.
While he's out of the room, I'm going to use my Fiosrock Mind of the Conspirator ability, and Echo and Nora and Sorik can now communicate telepathically for the next hour.
Okay.
You couldn't have done it when we were all together. I kid.
So so Zavros enters the room, and then right behind him is I'm drawing a blank on the name of the cat species. I was trying to, in my head, I kept thinking Khajiit, and I'm like, it's not Khajiit.
But he does have wares for you.
Oh, totally. 100%. So there is a Tabaxi man, pretty tall. He's 6'5" and slender, really muscular, well built. He looks like a leopard. So he's got yellow, amber colored fur, amber eyes, and then black spots all over his body that you can see. He's wearing kind of a loose fitting tunic and a brown apron as well. There's grease stains on it. He's got gloves on his hands. He walks into the room, and he kind of looks at the 3 of you with a quick appraisal. His eyes linger the longest on Echo, and then he says to the group, he says, "So I hear you're looking for me and Biggs. What can we do for you?"
Are you Hagar then?
The Hagar Wedge, at your service. And your name? And he steps forward and offers his hand.
Sorik will take his hand. My name is Sorik Blackmere. I work with Duke Grant.
He switches to Thieves' Cant to test you. So what everyone else, Nora and Echo, you hear just like some cordial greetings. He just, introducing himself, and it sounds like he's just talking about the shipping company. To Sorik, you hear him say, "We don't have a contract with the Duke. Are you interested in acquiring our services?"
I might be, actually. But I'm hoping that I might be able to have some conversations and kind of get the lay of the land a little bit. It feels like there's a lot happening in the city these days.
Rife for potential gain.
It does seem like it's an opportune moment. Would we have a place that we might be able to converse a little bit more securely?
Yes, we can go to Oliver's office. It's follow me this way. And your companions, I'm assuming they'll come with us?
Yes, yeah, that'd be great if they could.
Okay, just don't touch anything on the way through. You never know what's in these boxes sometimes.
Yeah, we've noticed. We've got some complaints here.
Telepathically, I'm going to say, keep an eye out for that box that was marked, was it 9952-S or something like that?
Yeah, 9912-S.
That's it.
As you guys are walking through, you see a couple of people on the other end of the room. You see Brondar. He's the Goliath man from the bridge, and then you also see an elven woman.
Yeah, we do.
She's got teal hair and like a red tunic on. She and Brondar are having a quiet conversation, and she's kind of leaning casually against the wall, like the shelving, but she's not looking your direction. Brondar sees you, and he like nods his head at you, because recognizing you from the other day. Hagar opens the office door, and he says, "Come with me this way. I apologize. I only have the one chair." And he sits down and says, "You can shut the door behind you."
Thank you for taking a moment to speak with us. I imagine that an individual such as yourself has your ears to the ground for what's happening in the city right now. Is that correct?
Oh, I wouldn't be much of a businessman if I didn't.
Undoubtedly, that is true. What I'm hoping to do is gather some information, and I'd be happy to pay for some of it as well. But there have been a few events in particular of late that have been a little bit concerning, as well as a few, I'll say, rumors that we heard on our way in, that I'm hoping to kind of gather a little bit more intel. The protection of the Duke is of utmost importance to us. What happens here is, in it, like, by here, Sork is kind of like mentioning the establishment. He's like, your business is your business. We have no desire to, interfere or cause any issues at all with that. But if we can help to ensure the protection of the Duke, that would mean a great deal to us.
This is all in Thieves' Cant as well. So Nora and Echo are probably pretty lost at what's going on. But he says, to be clear, Quill has given explicit instructions that we are not to engage in any sort of combat or assassination attempts against either of the Dukes or the Duchess. You have my word that is not something that's on offer to anyone. It's not something that we typically do regardless of the time. Thievery, larceny, that sort of thing is an entirely different matter. Sneaking wares in, selling illicit goods, that's something that we more dabble in. But if what you're asking me to do is to put a hit out on someone, or if you're asking if that was done on someone, I can assure you that it was not. It's not in our best interest to sully the relationship with any of them.
Yes, it is comforting to hear that, and it's good to know that no such contracts are permitted at this time. Nevertheless, we've run into certain altercations, and what I'm hoping is just that you might understand the nature of the other factions that are involved in the city at this point. Certainly there are the political struggles going on right now with the question of succession. We're not naive to those concerns, but what we don't have are particulars. Who's doing what and where.
Ah, so you want to know what the Duchess and the Duke have paid us to do for them?
Well, both what they may have paid you, but also perhaps what you've heard that they've paid others.
It's fair. It's not going to be cheap, but the good Duke, I'm sure, can afford our rate.
I'm sure that we can, but of course it will depend on the quality of the information you're able to provide.
Where are you staying tonight?
I think Sorek would just be very honest, because likely they already have eyes and will know exactly where we're headed, and if we lie, then it's like, what's the point? What's the point in lying to these guys? So he'll just tell them, what was the name of the place again? It was...
Roselight
The Roselight?
Pavilion.
Roselight Pavilion.
Yeah, so Sorek will mention that.
Hagar says, troubles at the Silver Lantern, it sounds like?
Well, what have you heard?
Some sort of fire and an attack? Details are scant.
There indeed was something to that effect, yes. And, it was unfortunate, but more than a few people were involved in that altercation. This is why it's important for us to understand what's happening in the city.
Is it a preemptive attack from the Duke or Duchess?
Not that we could tell. It seemed almost religiously motivated.
Religiously motivated. Against the Duke.
We're not sure what they were against.
Yeah, in part against the Duke and in part against us, those of his retinue. In your dealings in the underground, it seems that there have been a lot of people that have, well, maybe not lots of them, but there have been some people who have been sort of out of place, wearing ill-fitting clothing. Have you seen anything of this nature?
Yes, we've seen many of them. Peace peddlers, we've been calling them. But it's a facetious name.
What do you know of them?
Not much, but as a token of good faith and hopefully a business arrangement that we might offer, I think I might have something from them that you will find interesting.
I'd be most grateful.
He goes into one of the drawers and rifles through it for a minute, and he says, I think Biggs had it in here somewhere. And he pulls out like a small index card, and it's got like a pastel watercolor painting on of like an open door, and then like sunlight of like pink hues and soft blues kind of like blending out through the frame. It looks like the edges have been torn off, like it was part of a larger paper. On the back, there's like delicate ink, and it says, "You deserve peace. You deserve to rest. There is a place where pain cannot follow." Hagar hands this over to you, Sorek, and he says, "Some of those peace peddlers carry these."
So they've been recruiting, proselytizing?
That's what it seems. We're not sure who they worship. One of the tenfold, I'm sure, but we haven't been able to ascertain which. I'm assuming it's one of the Forsworn.
And when you say we, do you mean your brother as well? Oliver, is he around?
Oh, Oliver, he's not my brother.
Or business partner, excuse me.
Longtime friend. But yes, business partner. A Tabaxi and a Kenku, brothers. That's funny. No, we're not brothers, but very close friends.
And where is he?
Oh, he's working nearby, probably.
Is he being honest? Like, what? That seems sus.
Make an insight check. I mean, he's clearly evading the question.
I'll do some insight on this.
Oh, nice. Well, classic 7. My rolls suck.
Ooh, I got a good one. I got a 24.
Thanks, sorry.
Yeah. So Sorek, you catch like a flicker of his eye, and he glances like down for a moment, and you get the impression that Biggs is somewhere very close, but probably busy. And like maybe a hidden basement somewhere.
Got it. Okay. Another quick question for you. I guess when it comes to this water painting card, are they gathering someplace? They talk about a place where they can find rest. Are they speaking like spiritually, metaphorically, or is there like a gathering location that they're trying to usher people together?
We have kept tabs on them within the city. I don't know of any gathering place within the city walls or within Breckenfold. But I'm assuming they're gathering somewhere.
I can understand.
No one's paid us to look too far into it yet, so we don't have all the information.
Yeah. You know, we were reading a paper from the Scandal Squire, and it was talking about Quick Quill. It sounded almost like his ascendancy into power was kind of a more recent happening. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. He acquired us maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Not hostile. He offered quite a bit of money, actually. And now Biggs and I were just we're pretty upfront with the law these days. Where before he acquired us, that was not the case. Now we're more liaisons between him and some of his other dealings. He does his best to recruit other organizations as much as possible. There recently was one that he was not able to merge quite as successfully as ours.
I can understand. Well, I'm glad to hear that things at least have been peaceful. It sounds like in the city, sometimes those power struggles can be rather challenging to negotiate. One final question, and you've been very helpful. While we were on the road heading into the city, we were on a causeway, on a bridge, when a package that some of your men had been carrying or helping to ferry, let's say it erupted, if you will.
It exploded.
Yeah. And it's not, we don't, to clear the air, myself nor the Duke hold you at all responsible for the events of it. And I know that you are a man of your word and that you're not likely to divulge anything relative to your clients, but it would be very helpful to us if we might be able to understand if there are any other packages by an FL that are intended for or are directed towards the Duke or any of the other dukes or duchesses.
Was it an FL box that exploded?
I believe it was. It was a bit of a mess, as you can imagine, after the fact.
Sure. Zavros and Brondar gave me all the details, and believe me, as soon as the Duke is at his new inn tonight, we have an apology gift waiting for him. This was not our intention. This was not meant to be seen as an attack, and there is an apology forthcoming.
That's very thoughtful.
That being said, FL, you say? You think it was an FL box that exploded?
I believe so.
That's funny. That's very, very funny.
Why is that funny?
Oh, FL is mostly harmless. But although that's not his real name.
I mean, clearly he's not mostly harmless, because that was some harm. Who is this individual?
Give me a moment to look through some of my paperwork. I'll try to find a log of what was being shipped. But as far as the identity of this individual, that will cost you some money.
Understood.
Was FL the one? I was looking back at through our handouts. I think they had the one crate marked "Delicate glass, do not jostle. Delicate contents with illicit substance inside." Were the illicit substances the geese? Was that the goose box?
Yes.
I hope so.
Okay. It was the goose box. Gotcha.
Hagar kind of pokes through some notes, and he says, finds the ledger note for that box, and he says, I don't think this was what exploded. Now, sometimes he does put magical things in these boxes, but rarely are they anything of note. Mostly pranks are what he's shipping around.
Seems a bit expensive to use your services for prank delivery.
Look, I don't question where some of the money comes from, but he is kind of a pain to deal with.
Yeah, what's the cost on a floating bag of poo?
At this point, Dirk will have arrived at the B&W shipping.
Okay. He's just kind of poking around outside. He sees some people working.
Okay.
Sees a scandal squire. He's just going to see if he can see any signs of his friends or where like the main office would be.
Okay. So the main office, there's a sign for B&W shipping to the south here of you.
Okay.
Doors open. You see your old friend Zavros at the front counter.
Oh. Hey, I think my friends are here.
Oh, yes, I'll show you to them. Just a moment. Come with me this way.
Thank you.
He opens the door and he kind of guides you in. He stands here and he kind of points to the door and he says, I don't know that they locked it, so you can try the door.
Open the door and come walking in.
So Dirk enters the room and they're kind of mid-conversation. Hagar Wedge says, please make yourself at home.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt.
No, it's fine.
I'm with these guys.
I know.
Hey, Echo. Hey, Nora.
They don't actually mean make yourself at home.
Yeah, don't go behind their desk. They don't like that.
Sure. He turns back to Sorik and he says, for 5 gold, I'll tell you who FL is.
Sorik will put 7 gold on the table.
He pockets it and he slides back the 2 and he says, I appreciate the gesture. For more important information, you'll probably need that. The FL are the initials of a servant for Sir Eldrin Colm. Colm has an estate in Breckenfold, and he has more money and more time than he knows what to do with. So he sends pranks around the city.
Interesting. I'm sure the Duke Brand would find that most amusing.
He's an eccentric old man.
Clearly.
Yeah, I'll say he picked his bodyguard to be his successor.
Yes, and surprised. I will be forthright and say we were all surprised at how well he's done as a duke.
Well, I'm wondering if I could enlist some additional services from you. And feel free to, if this is something that you don't feel comfortable with, I understand. I assure you I'm not going to ask you to do anything untoward. But let's just say that the events at the Silver Lantern were not altogether pleasant. And I'd like to avoid that happening again. But if we could get any advance notice, if there are groups gathering to confront us there, that would be very helpful indeed. And since you have, more likely than not, a better network in the city than I have, would you be willing to help alert us if there's any, let's say, mal-aligned party that starts to amass against us? You don't need to take action, but just a warning would be helpful.
I will let the eyes on you know that you need to be warned. Specifically the peace peddlers or anything else?
Well, I mean, anything else would be important, but the peace peddlers have been the ones that have been the most hostile. Although we've encountered some other hostilities, I imagine it's related to the power succession question itself. I guess that is a question that has been in the back of my mind for a while. Our intelligence had told us that there were factions moving within the city, possibly preparing for something, but that we did not know under which banner they were aligned. Have you seen anything to that effect?
Now that will cost you a lot of money. I will send someone that will have a direct negotiation with, I believe her name is Sharn. I think she's the one that handled our relations with the Duke last time he was here.
Yes, she's most capable. Well, I will be with her, and so I'll look forward to that meeting when the time comes.
Are you free tonight, or is there another night that would better suit you?
As long as it is before midnight, we'll be free.
Okay. I will send someone in the early evening hours, and they will come bearing our apology for the Duke.
That sounds great. I'll look forward to it.
Right. Well, if I see Biggs, I will let him know that you are here inquiring after him. Normally he does the business side of things. He's a little bit more fastidious than I am.
No, I heard that he was quite the gamesman, so I was hoping I could maybe lose a few coins to him at some point. But
if
perhaps another time.
Yes, another time perhaps. If you're looking to gamble with him, he likes to frequent the Velvet Ember. It's like gaming and dice hall.
Not a strip club, because it sounds like a strip club.
There may be a lounge in there somewhere.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, we'll keep that in mind.
Excellent.
Well, thank you very much for your time. I think we will give you our leave.
Of course. And anytime you need our services, let us know. This is the above the law portion of what we do. If you're looking for anything more illicit, I will direct you to Quick Quill.
Understood.
If you need help finding him, you will need to see the public baths. That's where you can find their headquarters.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ah. Well, we always enjoy a good public bath, don't we, Dirk?
Yeah. Dirk is visibly uncomfortable at the idea of being naked with other people.
It's 100% like an Eastern style bathhouse with like you don't wear clothes inside it.
You know, there's also baths at the Silver Lantern and probably at the other place too. So maybe I'll just think. You know, we got lots of things to do. So,
a handsome dwarf like you don't like bathing?
Oh, I like being clean.
I think Sork is relishing the idea of Dirk being uncomfortable right now.
Awesome.
All right, I think with that, we're done here.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I think that is a great place to stop for tonight.
Woo. I'm still stuck on that poem. Dirk had to go walk away because I felt like I needed to walk away from it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for playing. You guys encountered some things that you've danced around for so long. Until today, you never said Nemea's name to any other NPC. It was just to each other.
Gee, what a time to reveal that, though.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for you to say her name in front of somebody and then give you guys a chance to like notice their reaction. So,
damn it.
Oh, the other thing you had never said is I don't think you'd ever said 11-fold in front of anyone.
God damn it.
I had said it to you guys when you guys had been asking questions, but I don't think you had said it to anyone.
Yeah, I remember we went to the Church of the Fold. It was just Church of the Fold in oh geez. Okay. Well. Again, I'm probably not gonna sleep tonight. Thanks a lot.
Got some things to think about.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody. Discord reviews, but we really like talking with everybody on Discord. So come join the conversation. Come tell us what you think. I'm sure when this goes live, we'll post the text of that poem specifically so people can dissect it in one of our Discord channels. But until we get together next time, we hope you have a great time.